Where would you rank Caleb Williams for the upcoming fantasy draft? Now, in all honesty and transparency, I am not a huge fantasy football nerd. However, fantasy football can tell us a lot about projections of both your favorite team and your quarterback and how the team is expected to play. So the question of the day or for today is, where do you rank him? Would you pick him in the top half of your first round? Would you pick him in the second or third round? The thing that is really, really interesting to me when we look at and start thinking about fantasy football is where he is compared to where the team should be. Okay. If we've got three, maybe top 25 wide receivers, if we've got a decent tight end, if we've got a decent running back, and I'm going to make a separate video on the running back later today. If we have a very good core, in theory, Caleb Williams should be a top 15 quarterback. If we look at this according to Pro Football, they're ranking Caleb Williams top 12. Is that where he should be? Should he be ranked higher? Should he be ranked lower? My concern is, again, they're taking everything. Pro Football Fantasy is the term I was looking for. They're taking all of this into consideration. They're looking at their schedule, which we looked at yesterday, is going to be real tough at the second half of the season. They're looking at the cast around them. What would be really interesting to see where Caleb Williams ranks is how the other wide receivers are ranked around him. Where are they ranking Rome Odunze? Where are they ranking the other two quarterbacks? That will tell us what the league really thinks of Caleb Williams. So tell me what you think. Do you think he is a top 12 fantasy quarterback right now? What do you think? Where do you think he ranks amongst all of the quarterbacks? Do you think he's a top 10 quarterback in the league, let alone top 12? What's really interesting is when they factor in fantasy, they're going to be looking at his arm, so throwing to wide receivers, extending plays, and running down the field. To be honest with you, I hope that he does not do a lot of running this year. It is really dangerous to have wide quarterbacks on the run. So again, tell me what you think. They've got him ranked as top 12 at the moment. As it says here, considering his sporting cast, overall college profile, and being the number one overall pick, it's understandable. I don't know if that's where he should be. Okay. I think he might be a 15 to 17, especially because of everything that we've talked about over the last couple days with him kind of struggling to pick up the playbook in the offense. So when you consider some of that other stuff, it makes me concerned. Now, again, I'm not a big fantasy football nerd. I'm not a big fantasy football geek. One of the reasons is I don't like to root against my own team, and that's essentially what we're doing. We're rooting against our own team for our own self-interest. But tell me where you rank. Where do you think he is? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to like, comment, follow, share Be sure to like, comment, follow, and share the Bear Claw podcast, as we will be uploading every single day with more Bear news and information. And we'll talk soon.